All right. Good morning, everybody. I tell you what, taking 2 days off was glorious. I haven't done that in a long time. I can't tell you the last time I actually took time off to just relax like that. I slept so much over the last 2 days.
9 lives. My boy's infinite.
I slept 10 to 12 hours each night and took like 2 hour naps on both Saturday and Sunday. I uh I am well rested. I also definitely need to go get actual glasses. These are just like my old blue screen. I'm putting them on this morning, but that's gonna be a coordination thing because we're watching our great niece Monday through Friday, and Monday through Friday is the only time I can go see an eye doctor, an optometrist is what they're called, I think, optician. So that's gonna be
Seems like anyone who could pour a half-decent drink
tricky.
on this rock was crushed by the feckin' moonfall. That's an uncornered market right there. Moxie saw a spot within stumbling distance of Pratt City or whatever they call it. Might having a sanctuary of my own again.
So we'll have to play that one by ear because I don't know when that'll happen. What's up, Thindar? But I definitely, I took 2 full days off from streaming and then was just around the house seeing how things are. And I've definitely the reading small print up close is just it's blurry even after a couple of days off from streaming. Now, the eye strain kind of went away after 2 days of taking a break, so that part of it's gone, but that's still definitely there. So I think I've just, with age, I'm 45, so, and in my family, like everybody in my family over 50 has needed reading glasses. So I bet I've just gotten to the point where so that's going to be the next step is going to be trying to sort out when I can go see an eye optician to see about getting like actual prescription glasses. Um, because since we watch our grandniece Monday through Friday, trying to get away and go somewhere, I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna have to try to find somebody who's open on like a Saturday so that I can go visit somebody on a Saturday. Because I don't know that I could do it Monday through Friday unless there's a day off school or something. What's up, Thandar? And it's also a situation. Wolfrain says, "Been 10 years since my last doctor's appointment." I have never. I got these about 6 years ago, and these are just like these are blue light glasses, and I've always had a very slight stigmatism in my right eye, so they're not really prescription glasses. They're mostly just blue light glasses. But I've gotten to the point now where I've been working in front of a computer screen since 2008, so that's 18, I mean 17 years full time, like 12-hour days in front of a computer screen. And I finally got to the point where I definitely I need to do something. So yeah, the problem is going to be the nearest. So we live in the middle of nowhere, and we don't have a vehicle. We haven't needed a vehicle forever. So it's not like I can just hop in a car and go. It's a little bit of a coordination thing. So there is an. I haven't. I got to do more research for where I live because I live in a very small town. I was on Google yesterday afternoon looking at Google Maps and researching. I don't think there's an optician in the town that I live in, but I won't. I'm gonna go. I have to go downtown and go pick up some stuff from the pharmacy this week. And while I'm down there, I'm gonna ask if they know of any opticians in town. If there's an optician in town, that won't be a big deal. But there isn't anything on Google Maps anyway, or like doing a Google search. The nearest I could find is the next town over, which is about an hour away. Um, or I have to go to the city, which is 3 hours away. So this month, um, this month I have to try to coordinate that because I don't think it's necessarily getting any worse, but I definitely just need to get it taken care of before it does get worse. Because I started noticing it in like June was when I started having problems. So it's been a few months. It's time to get it sorted before it gets progressively worse. Considering this is my day job, I gotta take care of the old eyes. Yes, it was, dude. I slept so much, Transcend. Um, I was saying at the beginning of the stream, I did Saturday. I slept like 10 to 12 hours each night. Like Friday night, I slept like 10 hours, and then I had a almost 3 hour nap on Saturday. Then Saturday night, I slept from like 6 o'clock. I went to bed at like 6:30, woke up at 1. I was up till 3, went back to bed at 3, slept till 7, took another 2 hour nap yesterday, and then last night I went to bed at 6:30 and then woke up at like 4:10 without an alarm and was like, you know what? I'm gonna get up and go ahead and do a stream. I was debating whether or not I was gonna do a stream this morning. I was gonna take one more day off, but I felt pretty good when I woke up. So I was like, you know what? I have slept so much over the last 2 days. So I was telling Chris, it was like you could tell when your body like finally needs it because I live on coffee, and so um yeah, I haven't probably had a good night's sleep, and I can't tell you the last time. Jacobs 853. I did. He looks badass, Brandon, with the hat and everything, the hat and the cape. Yes, that's in this eye, Transcend. In the right eye. It's never really bothered me, so. But I definitely like even after 2 days off, I was sitting outside yesterday with Chris, like in the late afternoon, and we have some trees and flowers in our patio, and I was sitting here, and I was like trying to focus on the ones that were like right here, and I can't focus. Like I literally just, and I can try, and I used to be able to focus on that. About 6 months ago, I could, and then about June was when I started having the eye like headaches and stuff, and now I can't focus on that this close. Now if it's about that far away, I can. It's about a 8 inch, like 6 to 8 inches difference, but I can no longer focus on the stuff that's close. It has to be back here. And then like the fine print on these boxes and stuff, I used to be able to read, and now I can't unless I pull it away. And some of that may just be age and genetics, and but some of it's just probably eye strain from doing this for 12 to 14 hours a day. So um, the what I need to go do is just go see an eye doctor. But again, that's going to be a process of is there one here in my town? If not, I got to figure out how to coordinate and go see one, whether it's in the next town over or go to the city, because Chris has our great niece, and I can't leave her alone with the great niece and all of the animals, because that's just not it's not feasible. So we have to that's going to be a process of how do we coordinate that? How do we make that happen? Because since we're watching our great niece Monday through Friday, I need to in a perfect world, I need to find an eye doctor that's available on a Saturday. And I don't know if that's going to happen. We will see. 6.8, 6.8, 2.7. Unlimited magazine size, secondary. Let me try this one really quick. Nope, nope, it's a charge. I fucking hate charged weapons. Getting old sucks. Yeah, I'll agree with that. Yes, that's what I was talking about earlier, Hector. Like all of my family members on my lap, both my most especially my dad's side, everybody after 50 gets reading glasses. They have to have them. So part of that's just going to be, I probably just needs time for me to get glasses. I did see the new Vault Hunter reveal, Transcend, and yes, my PS5 is supposed to be delivered today. Actually, it is scheduled for delivery today. So fingers crossed that all goes well. No issues when it gets here. We will know later today. Here, thanks. I'll take some of those dollar bills, y'all.
We set them in place around here. If you got any more like this, you know where to... Ah! You'll never get me lucky arm!
Investigate the city wall. I don't know. He's like a robot-looking guy with like a really cool duster hat and like a duster jacket. Cash, there we go. Somebody just put it in chat. Brandon put it in chat. He looks badass. I'll tell you that much. Like his looks, his visuals are really cool. Like a cowboy robot. I can dig it, man. What is the nearest fast travel I have to there? Probably the silo. What's up, Luke? I will put a schedule up later this week, probably, guys. I think the current plan for the month of October, I only probably have 2 or 3 sessions left to beat the campaign for this game, so we're pretty close to beating this. I should be able to beat this before I start Go See Yotai, because I've still got like 4 or 5 days left. So I'm going to be working on finishing Borderlands 4. What's up, Oscar? We're going to work on finishing up Borderlands 4. Then we're going to play Go See Yotai. I'm going to go do the DLC for New World, Eternum, which is on the 13th. Then on the 21st, I think, is Vampire Masquerade's Bloodline 2. And then on the 30th or 31st is Outer Worlds 2. But I will probably get the big bad. And in between there, if I have spare time, it's going to depend, because I do need to go see an eye doctor this month. So I don't know how much I'm going to... To be honest with you, I'm probably not going to be doing a lot of 8-hour stream days this month. I want to kind of take it easy until I get a chance to see an eye doctor. So it's just going to go... It's going to depend on how I feel on a day-to-day basis. When I play action-heavy games like Borderlands 4, my eyes get tired really quick. Whereas when I play like No Man's those 4 things this month, which is go see things I'm going to focus on this month. If I feel good and if I have time, since I'm going to have my PS5, knock on wood, that should get delivered today, I need to go back and do the DLC for Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I've still got the Destiny 2 stuff that I was working on. The Aliens Requiem, no, not Requiem, Aliens Dark Requiem or something drops today. I'm not gonna do that right away. I don't think I'm gonna. If I was done with this, I probably would, but that's only like an 8 to 12 hour game, so I'd like to try that at some point. So yeah, we'll just see how the month goes. Oh, and like Enshrouded has a big update coming this month. I really liked that Voyagers of Nera game we were playing. They're supposed to be adding more controller support in October, so I will definitely be looking at that update. We're also supposed to get some sort of an update for Titan's Quest 2 this month, so we'll see. Twitch looks good, Kick looks good, TikTok looks good. YouTube does say it's getting a buffering issue on my end, so obviously something wrong with YouTube's servers, probably Transcend.
No pulse? No problem. I'll patch you up in no time. Just remember, a life of caution's hardly worth living.
Why am I getting combat music right away? I'm in a cave. Shit that wants to eat me in the cave. Oh, that was a challenge. Well, I'll take it. What we got today? Yeah, the ones that I have right now. These are actually blue skin grasses, so they help with that. But I'm at the point where I think I need some sort of a subscription. So prescription, not subscription. Ah, I need a subscription for my eyes. I need to go get prescription glasses, I believe. And I don't know if it's something that they're going to be able to fix or if it's just an age-related progressive thing. We will know more when I get to see an optician. Oh, that's right. I got a new speeder.
Never gets old.
So I just need to head that direction. This is pod racing.
That woman with you in the bar, that was Lilith? The one who caused the cataclysm?
That's the one.
I believe we can go up through.
She's a siren like me. But being stuck in the phase seems like it did a number on her mind.
Yes. I've been poring through Vile Lictor's rather harrowing research logs. Exposure to non-linear time is harmful to the human psyche. Lilith has seen things that no one is supposed to see.
Let's hope she doesn't go nuts like RJ.
Sirens do have a natural bond with the phase that RJ lacks. I hope that will be enough to preserve her.
Zadra, I think I see a way into the city. Any tips? Hot restaurants or, torture chambers?
Well, the timekeeper named his city Dominion. That gives you an idea of the tenor of the place. I haven't been back in ages, but he keeps it closed tightly.
Excuse me.
The Order will be in a tizzy over your moonfall.
I like tizzies. A tizzy. A tizzy. All right, here we go.
Look at that. Chalice chucked this dropship right where I need it. If I didn't know her better, I'd be touched.
That is a big red button that needs to be pushed. And yet I can't. Are there other doors, or is it the only door? I can't shoot that. Yeah, there's only 2 doors. I don't know how I'm getting past that yet. It's definitely pointing me through that door. Huh. Is there a way up and over? That does not look like a way through. Oh, there's no way I'm making that jump. No, that's a collider. Well, ho-hum who? Yeah, there's a collider right there. I can't go past that. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do here. We definitely have this. There's two buttons. It says they are locked. And I don't have any sort of interactables here. Nothing to pull down. I may have to go Google this to figure out what is going on. I'm gonna go look this up really quick. Investigate the city wall. The Falling Wall is the name of the quest. The Falling Wall, Borderlands 4. Go through the door. Press the button in the middle of the room. See, all it says is go through the door. In this guide, anyway, on Power Pikes, is in this room, press the button in the middle of the room. Was there a different button that I didn't see? There's only two buttons. It says locked. Even though it said locked, I was able to push it. That's interesting. So I didn't push it because it said it was locked, but it was able to be pushed anyway. That was probably a bug, like a visual bug, which is... Let's figure it out. Okay. Oh, I'm glad that more games don't do this, Goblin. I want games to look different. I don't want them to all look the same. So I'm very glad that Borderlands 4 uses cell shading to have a very unique look and feel that is different from all the other games out there. Alright, that thing seems to be...
Sure made a mess.
Oh, is that another one? Oh, there's multiples. All right. Let's just get to it. was probably supposed to use that to jump over.
Ah, you're here. As soon as I felt the ground shake, I knew it wouldn't be long. Isn't that odd? There's something so chaotic. I'd be so predictable.
Yeah? Start predicting my boot up your ass.
That right there. Oh, you pride yourself on your free will. Yet every time I jab a nerve, you lash out the very same way. And now you find yourself in my playground. Dominion welcomes you.
Okay.
Why don't you ask the shopkeeper for help?
No, the purple items went falling down. Oh my god, why are there so many purple items? What is all this stuff? Nothing. That's not what I thought I was. This iridium. I was like, purple items! Hang on, we've got a clickable down below. Oh, it disappeared off my map now. Alright.
Vault Hunter, Zane tells me you're venturing into the city. Our old electy prancing grounds. You'll want a base of operations as you gallivant about. In my order days, I kept a penthouse nearby. Consider it yours.
Hey, much obliged.
Thank you very
Anything
much.
for the Crimson Resistance, darling. Sending the coordinates now.
Is that gonna be a safe house, essentially? I did have a good weekend off AFK Mar. Thank you very much. I slept a boatload, and it was glorious.
Congratulations. You are now the first new person to enter the city since the Cataclysm.
I love that. Be advised. Martial law is in effect.
Negatory, you creeper!
Come on, boys. Oh, he dodged. What a bitch. Still gotta get over to the safe house. Which we're gonna meander this way.
One more note. The timekeeper has jammed all personal vehicle digistruction within the city.
Oh, so I can't
Without traffic
use my
being too disorderly.
vehicle.
You'll be staying on foot then.
Lovely.
A memento! Isolate and delete! Looks like we're not the only ones breaking into the city. Rippers. Order doesn't seem too happy about them.
Good. Let them deal with the lunatics for once.
Get away.
Safehouse should be just ahead.
Dropping more.
I will fabricate your end.
Good luck with that.
So easy.
Oh, what is this? Hello.
Sensitive to earthquakes and volcanic eruption and require additional precautions.
Welcome to the safe house. Can I open that? Not at the moment. Why is that? I have to go up.
You know the procedure, I suspect.
Yep. Find the data pads, crack the console. Thanks, Lorraine.
My pleasure. Give the timekeeper hell for us. Vault
Big bada boom.
Same as always.
Very much. What do we got here? Okay, unlock this. A large juicer. Oh, hang on. We still got to go up to get the data pad. That was interesting. Oh shit, don't fall down. Don't fall down.
You sure you lived here, Levain? Not getting your vibe. It's giving pirate dockyard.
Dockyard chic was all the rage, darling. It'll come back into fashion eventually. The penthouse should suit your needs as a foothold in the city.
Alright, there we go. Am I still playing No Man's Sky? I play mini games.
Hello, Vault Hunter. So odd being back.
Come, let's talk.
Okay, let's check the inventory. What's up, Gale? Buenos dias. As a reminder for everybody tuning in for the first time this morning, if you're new here, I am live on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and TikTok. If you prefer the vertical format, you can watch on TikTok. If you prefer horizontal, YouTube is the primary, Twitch is the secondary. We just added Kick and TikTok recently, so you can choose where you prefer to watch and support. Thanks very much for those of you who can and do. Everything in between the streams happens on YouTube, so make sure to get over there for all the game guides, reviews, TV show reviews, and movie reviews. There is a homestead channel if you like ducks and cats and chickens, and there's also a Patreon. Check them all out at your leisure. I don't want to use that because it's an explosion. I need things that allow me to sticky stick the grenades.
Hurry! Supplies are limited. Ha! You'll never get me plucky arm.
Bounty? No, if those were patrol.
Look at
that
you
might-
with a new pied-à-terre. But how the city has changed.
Yeah. With all the timekeepers' blather about order, I expected a city to be more tidy.
It was when I left. This is all so unsettling. For the timekeeper to abandon his plans should be impossible. How could he let the city deteriorate like this?
Doesn't matter. All that matters is he dies.
I know you want to take the fight straight to him, but there are innocents across Dominion who also need your aid. I need to see more. I'll set out for my lab after I've taken all this in. Whenever you're ready, head toward the Terminus District. That's where we can begin our assault on the Timekeeper's Ascension Tower. I'm guessing you need something.
Copy that. Just a cheap ass coil, old-fashioned coil mattresses. I've got one in the office, and then we got a big king size in the. I've got like an individual size here in the office, and then we have a king size in the living room. No memory foam here.
It's so sad. The Dominion.
Ooh, I can upgrade. Let's go for an assault rifle upgrade.
We created was as beautiful as it was severe. Now severity is all that's left. Every day we took a walk together, the Timekeeper and I. Tens of thousands of them along the lattice atop the Ascension. Dominion seemed so serene, so peaceful. All lies, I told myself.
¿No sabes cómo hablar inglés?
Seductions of beauty.
Pues Gale, estudias más, güey. Estamos en 2025. Tienes que hablar más que un idioma. Tienes que estar moderna. Modernizarte, por favor. Aprende inglés, aprende mandarín. Eso es lo que yo voy a estudiar.
Yes?
Por el próximo idioma es mandarín. Chino. ¿Por qué no? Tengo mucho tiempo. Está bien. Bueno, voy por un café. I'm gonna get into the coffee, guys. I'll be right back.
Moonfall-related injuries and deaths are asked to figure that out.
JK says I have a memory mattress, but it only remembers the bad positions I sleep in. Oh no. You know, when my brother bought his new house, it has one of those, I guess it's I forget what they're called, but it's like a memory bed, and it does all the positions, and it was in the guest bedroom. So when I was there last year, I slept on that thing, and it was weird because the people who left were old, in their 80s, and they just left a bunch of stuff for my brother and his wife when they left. And that bed, the lady had it set to where, like, I don't know how to do this, so like the back was up like this, and then it was like a U. I don't even know how to do this with my fingers, like an upside down U, because she suffered from acid reflux, so she slept with her back inclined, but then her butt would go down. It was basically like this, so her legs would come up, so she slept like this. And I was like looking at that thing going, how in the world do you get to the point where that is a comfortable position to sleep? I am a face sleeper. I am a hug the pillow face down sleeper. And I'll wake up, most often I'll roll over on my back in the middle of the night. But I am definitely I hug the pillow and I am face down. I'm a big fan of the hug the pillow until I fall asleep. Chris is an equal opportunity sleeper. She just, whatever position, it doesn't matter. She just, as soon as she hits the mattress, she's gone. I am very jealous of how easily my wife can fall asleep.
In these trying times, citizens are reminded that we're in this together. But you're the only one falling behind.
Okay. You're a side sleeper. I can occasionally, when I'm sick, if I have like a stomach ache or something, that's when I'll sleep on my side. But it's difficult for me to sleep on my side. The one I have the hardest time with is if I try to sleep on my back. I don't know what it is about me personally, but if I try to sleep on my back, I end up like I'll start to nod off, and then I will jolt myself awake because my mouth does this, and I have bit my cheek, I have bit my lip, I have bit my tongue so many times when I try to fall asleep on my back. So I just avoid it like the plague because it always happens. I'll be starting to drift off, and it's like my body gets freaked out or something, and I like chomp my teeth and snap myself back awake, and dude, it sucks. So yeah, I don't do the back, sleeping on the back. Why are you shooting at me, guys? Did he just block me? Bitch! Oh, he's changing. That's why it says chromatic, I'm assuming. He's changing his elemental type. Interesting. Side sleeper. Estoy jugando este videojuego en el Xbox. Pero tengo los tres. Tengo un PC, tengo un Xbox, tengo un PlayStation. Ahora estamos en Xbox, Ghost of Yotai, voy a jugar en PlayStation. New World Eternum, PlayStation. Outer Worlds 2, estamos en Xbox. I think we're going down, man. Really don't want to go down. Down is scary.
Zadra, I'm headed for the Timekeeper's Ascension. Feels like the closer I get, the more busted this city is.
This level of disorder is so unlike him. Is he changing? If that's possible, maybe I can convince him to free Tyrese. Maybe this doesn't end with that thought.
It's tough to see this ending peaceful.
Oh yeah, ding-a-ling-a-ling.
I almost said it's probable. The Timekeeper loves
Whoa, who is this boy?
Just because he's rigid doesn't mean he can't change.
Do we toast him? We toasted him.
Nutrition, lack of exercise, excessive time spent outdoors.
All right, let's see here. Yeah, that's the weird thing, Transon. Like, even though I can't go to sleep on my back, I always wake up on my back. But I can't fall asleep on my back. It's a weird...
Present for you.
It's a weird thing. Well, that's one of my guys. Sorry! Hello?
Zadra, how will I know when I've reached this Ascension place?
Oh, you'll know. It's quite the spectacle. The sole path to the Timekeeper and his vault. I helped the Timekeeper design it, back when I believed the Order aimed to help humanity, not just control it. Feels like a lifetime ago. Or, I suppose for you, it was... about 15 lifetimes ago.
Man, I'm gonna have a hard time getting rid of this gun. Even though the damage is not so great on the DPS, the grenades it does and everything are so cool. We're gonna have to deal with these. That right there, those grenades that it shoots out are just way too cool. And then the glowy gold explosions are way too cool too. Excuse me. Get away, sir.
That is why you must trust me. I alone can steer this world through the storms of uncertainty.
The storms of uncertainty.
In case of an order raid on your home or business, calmly stand aside.
Don't be a meat puppet. Bad kitty! Bad kitty!
Oh, sure. Can't beat the hospitality.
Bad kitty! Ooh, look at all the goodies. Oh, those are just like bits and pieces. Never mind. The One Cairo News Network. What is this? Oh, an echo law. Oh no, that's a something different. Dead